To begin the course registration process for the 2017-2018 school year, you need to first log on to PowerSchool. From the PowerSchool homepage, you will click on Class Registration. Your screen will then look like this. From the class registration page, the first step will then be to click on View Course Requests. Once you have clicked on View Course Requests, you will see a screen listing the core courses that you have been placed in for next year. These placements were made by your current core teachers. Every student should have a minimum of 4 credits requested on this screen. If you have less than 4 credits requested, you will need to speak to the current teacher from the subject area that you are missing a course placement. You should have a course placement from English, Social Studies, Math, and Science. If you are missing any of those areas, once again, please speak to the current teacher from the subject area that is missing your course placement. Once you have reviewed your core placements, you will then click back on class registration to begin the process of requesting electives for next year. Clicking the class registration icon will take you back to this main screen. You will now begin the process of choosing your elective courses. To begin with, you will choose a world language if you choose to take that course. If you have not taken a world language before and you wish to do so, then you would choose either Spanish 1 or French 1. If you have taken a world language at Cherokee Trail and you plan on continuing on to the next level, then you will see a recommendation from your current teacher. You may need to move over to an additional page to find that recommendation. You will see here that this student has been recommended by Spanish 3 by their current teacher. You may only choose the class that has been recommended for you by your teacher. You will click the recommendation, and then in the bottom you will see it says you may select 0 courses. You have selected 1. This is an accurate notification to receive once you have clicked a course. You will then click OK. Once you click OK, you will notice that it changes to show Spanish 3 has been selected and also shows the number of credits that that course is. You will also see a red exclamation point. That shows that a course has been selected for that particular subject area. As you continue to scroll down, you will then see different courses and subject areas that will fulfill your requirement of practical fine arts, which is coded as a 6 on your transcript. You are required to take at least 1.5 credits of these courses in order to graduate from Cherokee Trail. You may click on your desired course area and choose the course that you wish to take, and then once again click OK. You are not required to take a class from each of these areas. You simply need to make sure that you are fulfilling the course requirements and choosing courses in which you are interested. Continuing on, you will then see Wellness and Fitness. You are required to take 1.5 courses within Wellness and Fitness that are PE courses in order to graduate. This student still needs another half credit of PE, so we'll sign up for Bodyworks. Once again, you will hit OK. A half credit of health is another requirement for graduation. This student has health that has been completed on her transcript, so therefore she does not need to sign up for health. However, if you have not taken health, we recommend that you take it as soon as possible, as it is a graduation requirement. Next, you will see additional electives, and it may say application required. These are electives that may not have been in the previous areas, such as AVID, competitive speech and debate, and so forth. AVID, newspaper, student leadership, and yearbook all require applications. If you plan on taking one of those courses, please speak to the advisors for those courses to complete an application. At this point, you have nearly completed the course request process. You will see at the bottom it will show how many credit hours you are requesting. Incoming 10th and 11th grade students are required to take a minimum of 6 credit hours. Incoming 12th grade students are required to take a minimum of 5 credit hours. When we count in the core courses that you have already been placed in as 4 credits, 10th and 11th grade students need to choose at least 2 electives, and 12th grade students need to choose at least 1 credit of electives. This student has chosen 2.5 credits, so she is within the minimum requirements. However, it is important that you also choose alternate electives. Choosing alternate electives will help ensure that you get courses that you are interested in. If you choose a class and there is not space available and have not chosen alternates, counselors will place you in classes wherever space is available. If you choose alternates, then you most likely will be placed in a class that you chose as an alternate. You are allowed to request up to 3 alternate courses. Once again, you will need to click through to find the courses in which you are interested in. As you are determining the best courses to take for the next school year, there are some resources that you are encouraged to use to ensure that you are picking the best classes for you. You can locate the program of study through the Cherokee Trail High School website. From the home page of the website, you'll click on Counseling and Postgrad and then Course Registration. Once you are at this page, you will see the 17-18 program of study, which you can open up to look through different classes as well as graduation requirements. In the program of study, you will see the minimum graduation requirements listed. All students need to attain at least 22 credits broken down by subject areas. You should be using the transcript that you received to look through your credits and determine which credit areas you still need to complete. Remember that all students are required to take 4 core courses every year, including seniors. If you have any questions about your transcript or credit requirements, as well as the registration process, counselors will be available in the counseling office during lunches on February 6th and 7th to answer any questions. You may also contact your counselor via email. Along with the credit requirements, the program of study has a description of each class broken down by subject and department area. The beginning pages will show a flow chart of different courses, and then you may read descriptions of each course. As you are choosing your classes, make sure you are paying attention to prerequisite courses. You cannot take a course without first completing the prerequisite if one is required. For example, you could not take Accounting 2 if you have not first taken Accounting 1. This is an important element to keep in mind as you are choosing your courses. You may peruse the program of study to get more information about the classes you are taking, including concurrent enrollment classes, as well as fees that may be associated with different courses. At Cherokee Trail, we have a schedule correction policy that does not allow elective changes. That is why it is very important that you are being thoughtful about choosing your courses before you hit submit. We have given you resources through your transcript, the program of study, and the online course registration to make sure you are taking the time to choose the best courses for you. Once again, you will not be allowed to change electives beginning in the fall semester next year, so we encourage you to take your time, have conversations with teachers and parents, and make sure you are choosing the best courses for you. Once you have completed your course registration, you will then hit submit. Hitting submit in the bottom right-hand corner will then send your requests to PowerSchool to allow us to create sections based off of the classes that you chose. So once again, make sure that you are fully ready and confident in your choices before hitting submit. Once you have hit submit, you will see this screen. As a reminder, we cannot guarantee that any student will receive all courses requested, but we do our best to create courses and assign teachers based off of your requests. You will see the total credit hours requested as 6.5 credits for this student. Once again, incoming 10th and 11th graders must have 6 credit hours requested, a minimum of 6 credit hours requested, and incoming 12th graders must have a minimum of 5 credit hours requested. You will also see the alternates that you have requested at the bottom here. If you have any questions as you are going through the process, counselors will be available to meet with you on February 6th and February 7th. Course registration will be open the morning of February 2nd and will close late in the evening on February 9th. Counselors will also be available to answer any questions you may have during lunches on February 6th and 7th. At that time, you may drop into the counseling office to ask any questions. Thank you for taking the time to complete the course registration process for the 2017-2018 school year.
This is the conclusion of the video for all 9th and 10th grade students and parents.
We ask that 11th grade students and their parents continue to watch the video for important information about your senior year. Once again, thank you for taking the time to complete this process, and we look forward to continuing to work with you as you are a student at Cherokee Trail High School. Senior year is an exciting time for you at Cherokee Trail. As juniors, we want to make sure you have all of the necessary information to choose your courses wisely and be well prepared for life after high school. On the screen is a sample transcript. You should have received your own transcript, and we encourage you to make sure you have all of the graduation requirements needed as you are choosing your courses for senior year. As a reminder, you must sign up for a minimum of 5 credits. That includes the required 4 core courses that you must take as a senior at Cherokee Trail. In reviewing the transcript, you will see that each course has a number to the left of it. These numbers correspond to the key up here that shows which subject area that class is assigned to. 1 is English, 2 is Social Studies, 3 is Math, 4 is Science, 5 World Language, 6 Practical Fine Arts, 7 PE and Health, 8 electives, and you may have some categories of 9 for CTE courses. Please review this transcript along with the graduation requirements to make sure you are fulfilling all of the courses you still need. If you have questions or are unsure of what you need, counselors are completing credit checks with students during junior conferences. If you have not yet scheduled your junior conference, please come to counseling to schedule that conference by February 9th. During that time, we will go over credits and counselors can help you determine if there are any courses you need to sign up for during your senior year. You may come to counseling before school, during lunch, after school, or during an off period to schedule your junior conference. Please do not come to counseling during class to schedule that conference. We're excited to work with you as seniors and look forward to getting to know you as the process continues. We're excited to work with you during your senior year and look forward to helping you achieve your postgraduate plans. Please stay tuned for a short video reminding you what you need to complete prior to your junior conference, as well as giving you information about the counseling office and resources available to you to help with postgraduate planning. Thanks for taking the time to be thoughtful about this process, and remember you may stop by counseling on February 6th or 7th with any questions.